Hi, I'm Phil, and welcome back to Rovensden. Today I'm going to bring you the first of 3 reviews of 3 recent releases from Cellar Music, courtesy of Cory Weeds, and I just want to really talk about the quality of the jackets and the shipping and everything that they do. You can purchase any of these on Bandcamp, from what I understand, as long as they're still available, and you'll see what I think of them. First up, I'm going to talk about Cory Weeds meets Jerry Weldon, and that's this album here. Now, when this came, it came in this, thing kind of like a Blue Note, and it's even got the limited edition sticker on there. And the quality of the jacket itself is just really nice cardboard. It's not the flimsy stuff that some stuff is, and it's not too thick like some of the other hi-fi outputs have been, where you can't barely get it in. So I love the beautiful composition here that's for the cover of this, as well as the wonderful essay that is on there. And the wonderful thing that I've noticed about Cellar Music is that they really make sure they include these informative essays on the back of them, much like you would find on the classic jazz albums. And it's something that I think could benefit modern music, pop music, rock music, country, whatever, to have that deeper inside look, behind the curtain, so to speak, of music. And they do that with aplomb here. Now, this album here is a fantastic album full of music, and I'll get to that in a minute. But first, I do want to talk also about the inner sleeve. Fantastic that they're putting these polylined inner sleeves in their releases, as well as the disc itself. Now, I have 3 albums from them, and I have to say, I have purchased quite a few new albums recently, and I've been batting about a 0 for 10 until the Cellar Music. All 3 of them, flat as a pancake, free of debris. Of course, I clean it before I listen to it, but I'm guessing I probably didn't need to. This was like it had already been cleaned. Just a fantastic way to open up your package and see your vinyl, know that you're not going to have to complain, ship it back, and know that the jacket is well made. It's not cheap, flimsy. It doesn't look like an afterthought. And even the layout of the tracks on the rear here, I'm holding it on the wrong side perhaps, the times and the credits all down here is fantastic. Now, the album itself comes, another stellar release from Cory Weeds on the saxophone. We've also got Jerry Weldon, obviously, the title says it all, also with the tenor sax. And on piano, we have Miles Black, John Lee on the bass, and Jesse Cahill rounding out with the drums. And of course, produced by Cory Weeds himself. Now, those of you who are unfamiliar with this album, I'll talk a few moments about some of the tracks and why I think you should pick this up. It's not tainted by anything other than it's truly, truly great music. I think I'm pronouncing the title of this right, and you'll have to correct me if anyone knows. I'm not, but 323 Shooter, I'm guessing, or I doubt it's Shutter, but could be. But man, what amazing musicianship on this track. And I've got my notes here to help me along. The game of tag that Weeds and Weldon play here, it's just really nothing short of amazing. I dare anyone to sit back and not be astonished at the musicianship of these 2 masters of the sax. It's just fantastic, the musicianship here. But it's not to be outdone on this track. The piano work of Black and the drums of Cahill just vie to push out in front of the horn players, and creates this immersive experience that every fan of classic and new modern jazz longs for. And the dynamics on this record, it's really enveloping. You can get good definition of where the instruments are located. It really is just a master class in production as well as performance. I don't want to leave John Lee off with his bass. I'm not putting that off to the side because one simply needs listen to. Is it the next track after that? Yeah, the 3rd track on the first side, Princess, with the beautiful chorus of these titans of the sax with the bass. And you can just definitely understand from this track why Weeds chose to have him on this album as a bass player. one aspect of Weeds that really shines is his ability to tackle many different styles of jazz. It gives the listener, the listener of the savory appetizer and the rich, delicious, main dish with the sweetest of desserts. That's how you just compare the track after track after track. That dessert, by the way, for me was that last track on that first side, Olé. It's just a fantastic display of what Weeds and Weldon and the rest of the crew do with this classic song. They would be doing Jackie McLean and Paul Chambers and Freddie Red proud with this number, hands down. And that's just side one. You flip it over, it's a repeat of the stellar performance, rounding out those last three songs on side two. Once again, I'm so thankful to have gotten this. I'm so thankful to be able to tell you about this. And once again, as I said, if there's any copies left on Bandcamp, I strongly recommend go to Cellar Music, see if they have options there for this album. But I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of jazz, of many styles, you won't be let down. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave any comments. I'm curious. What did you think about this? Is there other things that you think I should pick up and listen to? And your experience in dealing with modern jazz, so to speak. But I just want everyone to know the whole reason I do this, it's proof positive when you hear stuff like this album here, that it's obvious there is magic in those grooves. I'll see you next time.